How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming in. What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I'm kind of going through this situation right now with this guy that I met who is visiting California on vacation.
Okay.
He's
so
from
he's not from here.
No, he's not from here. He lives in New York City. He's from here originally, but he is back visiting family and friends and stuff.
Okay.
And so we kind of just met, and he's only going to be here for a couple weeks, and
So there's an expiration date here.
yes, and I just get really invested really quickly with people, and I have like fleeting feelings that will come on really strong and then they fall off very quickly. And in the past, I know that I get too caught up in the moment, and then I am hurt when things just kind of like fall because or things end.
Yeah. It sounds like something that everyone goes through. Sometimes it's hard to get into relationships. You don't know what to do. You don't have the right answer yet. Sounds like it's something difficult, something that's been challenging for you.
Yeah, and I don't always meet people, and like he actually seems like a really nice, good person, and that having a good connection, meeting him and getting to know him. But at the same time, there's a lot of there's good and bad qualities, and I see a lot of things that I'm already like triggering old kind of memories things that I'm trying to like work towards not like staying away from, I guess.
Okay. So what exactly is the issue then? Are you trying to make a decision between if you want to pursue it or if you kind of want to just let it go, or what is it that you need my help with?
What is it that I need your help with? Oh man, I would say more just kind of being guided to like what's the best way to like think about things while he is here. Like what mindset should I be in? Because I feel like I know where I should be, but I also fall into this routine, these old habits. Old habits die hard, I guess. So I fall into these old ways of just like getting way too invested and too excited, and then I know that I'm going to end up being hurt in the long run when he leaves, regardless. And I'm trying to protect myself from that. So I guess I'm seeking help with trying to handle it better.
Okay.
When he leaves.
I'm glad that you came in for that. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little exercise, and we're just going to kind of weigh out the pros and cons to kind of help guide you in the direction that you need to be in, and so you can kind of come up with a solution on your own. So what I have here is just a couple pieces of paper, and what I'm going to have you do is kind of just tell me about some of the pros and cons. What are some of the things that are kind of making you understand that maybe you shouldn't pursue this, and some of the reasons that maybe you should be pursuing this. So one side will be pros and one side will be cons. So go ahead and take a couple of pieces of paper. This side will be pros and this side will be cons. You don't have to do them in order. And then once you're completed with it, we'll see which one has more in each pile, and hopefully that'll kind of be the direction that maybe you'll go in. So go ahead and start.
So a con is he lives in New York City. Gosh, I feel like this sounds so superficial. Another con is he is probably almost a foot or more shorter than me.
Okay. You know what? It's okay. Even if it is a little superficial, it's how you feel.
A pro is that he's a very, very nice person and seems very honest. Hard worker. That's another pro.
Okay.
He has goals. That's a pro. A con would be that we just seem to live completely different lifestyles. He seems to a little bit more on the go, and I like to just kind of, relax and kick back, and I'm way more small town. He's big city.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess another pro would be that he's easy to talk to. I don't know if I'm repeating myself anymore.
It's okay. Even if you are, it's okay. Just keep going.
Okay. Let's see. guess another con would be that we just don't know each other that well yet, and it's too soon to be having any sort of rushing feelings at all, especially that he's only going to be here for a couple weeks. So that's a con to me. Like, we don't have enough time to really get to know each other, and we're not going to get to know each other when he goes back to New York as easily as we are when he's here. So
Right. Because it's just a short period of time together.
yeah. I guess another con would be feeling a little smothered while he's been here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that maybe goes with the last one that I said, just kind of feeling like there's just too much all happening at once.
It's a lot.
Because I kind of just promised myself that I wasn't going to be like that when I try to meet someone new again. I'm not going to just like rush and like, you know, throw out my routine. And I've already been kind of doing that.
Right.
I guess another con might be that there seems to be some family issues too.
Okay.
And I know that we obviously haven't even gotten that far, like to knowing all that, but I can just sense that there's some
issues.
Some issues there. Like, I mean, when you have 10 brothers and sisters, there's
Yeah.
not to say that that means that you have to have issues, but I can just see there's been a few things that have triggered, like, okay,
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
Definitely some family issues going on there.
Yes. I mean, he's not staying with his mom for a reason. Somehow stepdad doesn't agree with his lifestyle, so he can't even like stay the night there.
Oh.
And I know there's more than that.
Right.
There's
probably
totally
a lot
more.
Of, lot of layers going on there.
Yeah. I guess a pro would be that he is good looking.
Okay.
He's a good looking guy. And I guess we'll just say the last con is he has some qualities and physical resemblances of some of my ex-boyfriends that I've dated. And I'm kind of trying to really like steer myself away from having similar dating and being interested in similar people. I know that everyone always kind of like has their type, but I'm really trying to like steer myself away from that.
Right.
And
Trying to go in a different direction.
trying to go in a different direction because when I look at someone who I'm going to be with, I don't want to be constantly reminded of people from the past
Sure.
who obviously aren't in my life anymore.
Yeah.
And that's probably it.
Okay. So let's go ahead and let's count the pros and cons. Go ahead and start with the pros. Let's see how many we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And go ahead and count those cons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So what are you seeing here?
Well, I see that there's more cons than pros.
Yeah. The cons did outweigh the pros.
And I think I already kind of knew. I think I already just kind of know that. And I've been trying to really like just protect myself because I know that he's going to be going back to New York. And I'm not interested in having a bi-coastal relationship. So I guess we could even add that to the con list as well.
Number 8.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Long distance, especially first meeting someone for 2 weeks and then trying to maintain some long distance relationship. No, I just don't think that that's really feasible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like in your heart of hearts, I think maybe you do have the answer that you need, and maybe you just needed to kind of see it outlined to kind of guide you in the right direction. And I know it's a really hard decision, and it's, you know, one day speaking with me is not going to help you come up with a solution, but I hope at least it helped you kind of move in whatever direction it is that would be best for you. Do you feel like you have a little clarity with that now?
Well, yeah. I mean, always talking your problems or issues out with somebody else always helps, and I think that kind of helped, just being able to just kind of see, you know, do that little exercise and just kind of just talking it out loud.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. Well, I'm curious to see, you know, what you end up doing, and so hopefully we can meet up with next week if that works for you. Same time.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, thank you, Scott. I'll see you later. Good
Thank
luck
you
with
very
everything.
much. Thank you.